Hey everyone, Presale here, your second favorite Uniswap ape. So in today's video, I'm going to be covering Sin City, which I'm not sure if any of you have heard of, but it is a really interesting upcoming gaming project as well that's going to be on some really bullish launch pads. And I must say the past few weeks, actually months already, but especially the past few weeks have been insanely pro for pre-sales. As you know, gaming projects are still super hyped and they're still all performing really well. I think what might actually even start happening is these low cap gaming projects that are legit will start getting most of the hype. And Sin City is very low market cap. I mean, you can see at 85K, which is unbelievably tiny. Now let's have a look at their website. It's actually still going to launch in 1 day and 6 hours, 10 minutes from now. So that is going to be interesting to see. Public IDO on the 17th of October on Equinox, which of course is a Apollo X rebrand, Bull Perks and Red Kite. And obviously Red Kite is for me the most promising one there. As you know, their projects are still performing insanely well. It's going to be a rated R Metaverse, build your own empire on the blockchain. So as you know, Metaverse projects are doing very well at the moment. It's going to start off on BSC, which I think is a great choice. Obviously, I think everyone at the moment prefers to trade on BSC. Ethereum is just ridiculous with the gas fees. So we can actually have a look at some of the gameplay. This is some videos from it. Obviously, it's really small here. I'm sure you can see it on YouTube or if you zoom in maybe, but just a brief preview. You can actually see they've got a working game, which is great. And I must say the graphics look quite decent. I mean, for sure, it's a lot better than some of the other launches. So that is really bullish. Telegram already over 20,000 members, really good sign. Then here's the announcement of their launch pads. It's actually going to be from the 16th to the 17th of October. The whitelists are open for those, so make sure to take part if you're interested. Then they're actually going to list also on the 17th of October at 11:30 a.m. UTC at the Dubai World Expo. So it's going to be a sort of live listing event, which is really cool. So let's see more in detail what it's going to be. So it's a play-to-earn game, of course, based in a metaverse. An open world environment. There's going to be 15,000 parcels of land diligently placed on a map across some of the most exorbitant and controversial areas in the world. Then do you have what it takes to defeat the cartel, develop a rival faction to displace the Yazuka clan, manage to overcome the desires of the red light district. Those who are skilled in the dark arts will prevail in this empire building game. So basically it does sound like GTA on the blockchain. As I say, obviously GTA is super popular. So, I mean, I haven't seen any game like this at the moment that's GTA style. So that is really cool and something bullish going for it. And it's going to be, as you can see, will also house popular NFTs, gaming and gambling protocols from relationships built with various limited parties. So it's going to allow the metaverse to expand and increase in user count. So it says that this will also become an immersive social experience with the advent of instant voice and text technology. So really curious to see how that plays out, especially with the crazy crypto community going crazy on that. It sounds like a lot of fun, to be honest. So now let's have a look at the IDOs on how to take part in the sales. Bull Perks, you should actually go to this link, check it out. But here are the links on where you need to go for Bull Perks. But you obviously need the BLP token and your tier will depend on the amount you hold. For Red Kite, that goes a bit more in detail. Whitelist opening 11:30 a.m. UTC, closing on the 16th at 9 a.m. UTC. Winners announced on Saturday, October 16th. IDO date 17th of October. Listing time 11:30 a.m. and you can claim your tokens 15 minutes after listing. It's going to be on BSC at 2 cents a token, 25% on TGE, and the rest in 3 months starting after 1 month from the TGE. And $147,000 total allocation, and this is how it's allocated to the different tiers. And then obviously you need to follow the usual steps to participate by following their accounts and so on. And then the last launchpad is Equinox, also quite a new one. Definitely check them out on how to participate over there. So as I said, it's going to start off on BSC. Obviously, due to the lower fees, it's going to be listed on PancakeSwap. Great choice, in my opinion. So now let's have a look at more details on the white paper. So what's the token utility going to be? So it's going to be the SYN token, and that's going to be the in-game currency. It can be used to purchase the virtual real estate and to play within the casinos and the P2E empire building games. Then there's going to be building tools and SDK kits, which will be gradually implemented to enhance the gameplay and increase the value of surrounding real estate. A whitelist will be available for NFT land purchases, which will be still in Q4 this year, which is great. There's also going to be staking pools, which is always good for projects to have. And there's going to be a DAO where you can vote on the direction of the platform, which is also really, really good to have. You can actually see they already have a map of Sin City, of the game. There's going to be the private land, public land, roads, and the different districts. So I really like it so far, I must say. So now let's have a look more in depth into the tokenomics. Obviously, very important to decide whether you should invest or not based on them. So let's have a look. Seed round, main thing to note, locked at TGE, then linear monthly vesting for 18 months after 1 month from the TGE. And their price is 1 cent, which is half the public sale price, but obviously their lock is really insane. Then there's a private sale, which is 1.6 cents. They get 10% at TGE, well, not at TGE, but 15 days after TGE, and then monthly linear for a year. And then public sale 25% TGE, and then after 1 month, the rest in 3 months, basically. So quite a big lock on all of them, hence the tiny market cap. Obviously, as you can see, 87,500 initial market cap, which is tiny. IDO price 2 cents as opposed to 1.6 cents from the private sale. So I think it's really fair in terms of the prices and the locks considering. So overall, I'm really bullish on the tokenomics. I mean, that is such a tiny initial market cap. It's actually insane. I mean, can you imagine the room for growth? I mean, 10x is still under $1 million market cap, which is mind-blowing. So let's have a look at the team now. Here's a list of all of them. Look well experienced. That's always a good sign. So that's Pro. So overall, I must give Sin City a Becas Pro. It has really a ton of potential. The launch pads are really good, but obviously not the best ones. But really, I mean, Red Kite is actually one of the best ones. The other two more up and coming ones, but they're still really good. Ideal listing date is soon. Definitely keep an eye on them, follow their channels. Really bullish on this one. And join my channels as well. Always appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.